Channel guys, it's GBTV and we got our My Hero Academia Season 4 review. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am currently recovering from surgery. Luckily, I'm feeling good, and you guys will know if I put it in the comments like, yo, I'm doing good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. That's from my last video with the My Hero Academia Heroes Rising movie. I gave that update. And so let's get on with Season 4 review. Now, just to be frank, I personally would consider this one based upon, so let me first say this definitely wasn't my favorite season out of all of them. I'll probably say season 3 was the best season, mainly because the middle of season 4 was just it just didn't hit as well as the other previous seasons hit. But the beginning of it and the end of it hit really well. It's just the middle of it, you could honestly say you weren't really feeling it. I wasn't really feeling it as much as I wanted to, but I can understand why. I've watched so much anime in my day that I see peaks and valleys that happen with anime. So that type of thing didn't really bother me too much. So first of all, let's start off at the beginning of season 4 and how it had to do with, no, let's not do the first part. The first half, it was basically an arc, the entire arc, the mafia arc with Chisaki. I did like how they did the parallels between Midoriya and Mirio, how they showed that, hey, he was supposed to be the one, but now that you are the one, you have to take that opportunity. Mirio's character was a great character. I did like Mirio's character. Night Eye was a great character, and you could definitely sympathize and relate to what he was trying to do, even though as a fan you're supposed to root for Midoriya, but at the same time I could sit there and say like, yo, Night Eye's low-key right. Mirio is, you could basically make the case, Mirio is the short-term answer, which if someone was thinking short-term, which a lot of people in the Hero Association were thinking, they would have gone with Mirio over Midoriya as the successor for One for All. But if you're thinking long-term, who has the potential to be the greatest hero, you got to go with Midoriya. So that was the kind of conundrum that you had, where All Might saw something in Midoriya that was like, he could potentially be even greater than me in the future. But Night Eye was like, yo, we need somebody right now that can take your mantle so that the symbol of peace can stay, because once that symbol of peace has been gone, and which we saw, villains were running rampant. So that was definitely a nice thing that the creator added into there, and I definitely liked what he tried to do there. Now, when it comes down to Mirio losing his quirk, I just hope season 5 our boy gets it back. I just hope he does. That's really it. That's really all I'm hoping for. So the other thing, if you guys watch my My Hero Academia movie review, you will know how often honestly, it's not even for my movie review, it's basically throughout the entire show, how often I'll pick at how absolutely unprepared and slow to the roll the Hero Society is. They like y'all, they get caught with their pants down so much that it makes you wonder why the villains and what that's done. And I like how they've done this. They have gotten so used to All Might covering their asses. He had the Batman effect. As long as All Might's there, villains weren't going to pull up or do anything daring. Cause like, yo, if we get pulled up by All Might, it's wraps. It's over for us. Once All Might's gone, these dudes, time and time and time again, get played. They get caught over and over and over again. And then you start to realize, and I'm gonna continue to say this, the Hero Association and My Hero Academia is incompetent. They always get caught lacking every single time. Every time they get caught lacking. And it's because they've gotten so used to All Might being there to fix their mistake. It's like the LeBron effect in basketball. Like, y'all saw how when LeBron James was in the Cleveland Cavaliers, they were winning games, they were the top seed, they were always in the finals contention. The very second LeBron leaves Cleveland, they go down the drain. Now, this isn't as rampant, it's not, but it goes to show they've been so reliant on this man that it's just comical seeing how many times the villains always are one step ahead of them. And this is why I honestly feel like it's a good thing they did not pick Mirio to be the new successor, because they would have just gone back to the same bad habit. This needs to happen. There needs to be a ton of damage, a ton of just chaos, so that they can finally start to make, and this is, you're starting to see it because of Endeavor now becoming the #1 hero, where all the other heroes pick their shit up. Like, you can't be resting on your laurels anymore just because All Might is gone, just because All Might was there. And hopefully in the upcoming season, we get to see them be a little bit more prepared and a little bit smarter with their planning, so that they can prevent a lot of this stuff happening. And then when Midoriya comes in, all right, we got Midoriya now as the greatest hero, but y'all are still good enough to where you don't need to solely rely on Midoriya, because fuck them, bro. Fuck them. So that was like my little rant about it. Okay, so next up we gotta talk about I think a lot of people were a little bit disappointed in that little mini arc involving Todoroki, Bakugo, and I forget Homeboy, when they were doing the makeup classes for the hero provisional exam. Actually, I did talk about it, but I had to cut it out because of copyright. Same with the Chisaki getting his arm destroyed by Tomura. I had to cut that out because of copyright. Let me first do the Chisaki one. I don't give a flying fuck. I even said it in the video that I had to cut out. Once I saw how he reacted, I knew automatically, yeah, you messed up big time. Now you can't wake up your dad anymore. That's all your fault. Like, literally, all this is your fault. You could have just lived as a man of honor, did your own thing, follow the code, and you would not have been in this situation. And now he has caused a snowball effect now, where now the League of Villains has access to this quirk destroying bullet, and you already know these niggas are going to use it. You already know they're going to use it. And he's basically now started even more chaos and anarchy, because now if they're able to mass produce that product, he is going to do more damage to the society than he even anticipated. And the fact that he completely underestimated Tomura to such a vein just goes to show he was way in over his head. And now, not only is his quirk gone, the one person who took him in and treated him like a son can't wake up anymore, unless Eri can wake him up, but she's got to master her quirk. All right, the next thing with Bakugo, Todoroki, and them for that provisional was how they were talking about, I forget what the name was, but it's basically how the young kids growing up, because every generation is actually stronger than the predecessor, which is like, that's some Naruto shit right there, Boruto shit right there, that they're all stronger than the predecessor. But that is very interesting because it goes to show me that not only are we going to get stronger heroes, that's cool, but we're going to get even stronger villains. And it's going to be so much easier to manipulate these kids at a younger age. So it's a good thing they're getting these kids now instead of later, but eventually these kids are going to get caught. We're going to have some really super powered villains in the next upcoming generations. I don't know if the series is going to go that far. Who knows? I don't know. But whatever. All right. And so now let's get to the last part with the ending of season 4 and what I'm looking forward to in season 5. So season 4 ending was dope as hell. Prominence burn is one of the hardest moves I've ever seen in the show. That was, to be honest, it didn't have the same, the fight with Endeavor didn't have the same emotional impact as All Might fighting All for One. It didn't, because you haven't had enough time to connect with Endeavor, and most people aren't going to connect with Endeavor mainly because Endeavor was beating on his family. You're not really going to have that much compassion towards him, but you can have compassion towards him trying to change himself. But here's the thing, how can he honestly change himself if this is still a secret from the public? By the way, where's this other kid? And are these kids going to expose what he's done to them to the public? And I don't know if they're going to do that. That could be some real shit, political shit. If the kids come out and say like, yo, this number one hero that y'all love are starting to like, yeah, he was beating on us and our mom, turned our mom crazy. Yeah, this is your guy. I don't think they're gonna do it because it seems like they're trying to mix in a way where like they're forgiving him from what he put them through when he should never have done it. And you can say, oh, he was trying to create the strongest hero because he quit. But then first of all, you a bitch for quitting like that. But I don't, that was back in season 2. Second, like, you don't gotta beat your kids to make them the strongest. You don't gotta do that, bro. That's messed up. But yeah, anyway, like I said, it didn't have as much as emotional impact as All Might beating All for One. It didn't have the same emotional impact, but that attack was way fucking cooler. It was way cooler. It looked badass. Prominence burn is badass. All right, so what I'm looking forward to is season 5. What am I looking forward to? Honestly, I'm just looking forward to some more chaos. And I feel like Shigaraki Tomura is prepping for something big. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. I know for a fact this nigga has All for One. He has it. Ain't no way y'all can tell me this man doesn't have it. And so I'm wondering, what is he planning on doing? I would have thought he would take, I was thinking he might take Chisaki's quirk. Now that I think back to, like, why didn't he take Chisaki's quirk? Or maybe he did. We just couldn't see it. Who knows? But yeah. What is Tomura planning? What is this big plan that this man has for the Hero Society? Because you can make a strong case he's even more dangerous than All for One, because this dude has no remorse when it comes to ending people. Like, I wouldn't want to say that. What he has that All for One didn't have was the burning rage inside of him. This dude has a seething amount of rage and resentment inside of him. Then you combine that with him maturing and becoming more patient and more meticulous. Because if this was him in season 1 that we saw with Chisaki, he would have just jumped in without thinking ahead, because he's like, yo, it's all about me, like, look at me, and then he probably would have screwed himself over. But because he's learned his lesson, that's prime character growth right there. The scariest thing is a villain that's growing up. Because he learned his lesson and because he's maturing, he sat back, like, I'm gonna let him do all the work for me, and I come in, I take the shit, and I'm out. So this is going crazy. Can't wait to see the dark skinned queen in action. Y'all telling me that she's gonna be pretty awesome in season 5. Can't wait to see the dark skinned queen. Damn, she fine, boy. She is fine. And then what else do I want to see? I just want to see more. Yeah, just see more chaos, more villains, just causing more anarchy and just shit hitting the fan. That's really what I'm looking forward to, and I won't have to wait too long because it's springtime. I was thinking about reading the manga, but then I'm like, man, if I finish the manga, I just gotta wait till spring. Why don't I just wait till spring? So I'm gonna just wait till spring for that new season to come out. If you guys rock with my content, stay tuned for that. And also, we will be checking out Attack on Titan on December the 7th. I think it's, if you guys like my content, hey, trust me, if y'all like my commentary for My Hero Academia, you're gonna love my Attack on Titan commentary, because I talk a lot about Attack on Titan, bro. I talk a lot. But yeah, that's basically it for me, guys. This is GBTV signing out. See you guys. See some of y'all for season 5. And that'll be it. Peace out.